This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So today our activity is to launch Windows VM. Windows 2019 or 22 VM. And to set up Taco. Taco is a package manager command for Windows operating system. Like how we have used apt for Linux, Chaco is for Windows. To change size of the VM. To change hard disk size. Okay. So for doing all these activities, let us log in into AWS console. And click on EC2 here. Launch instance. Here I am giving like Windows VM. I want to create only one with virtual machine. And are you seeing Windows here? Select Windows. Which operating system is 2016 or 19, 22? What is that? So I am giving something like Windows Server 2022 base. And T2 micro is not enough for this. We have to take T2 large. Because Windows is a huge operating system, right? So these many days directly we have been taking T2 micro. T2 micro is not enough because it having only one CPU, 1 GB RAM. And key pair name is this one. RDP will be opened by default and also open HTTP and click on launch instance. Now it is running, right? Now here if you click on connect and select RDP client, and are you seeing download RDP remove desktop file? And click on remove download remove desktop file. Username equal to administrator. Get password. Okay, we have to upload key, right? Upload private key. And click on downloads. I think what is the key we have selected? This one, I think. Decrypt password. Here, this is a password. And click on connect RDP client. And here, go to downloads. Here, this is a Windows VM, right? Connect. Click on connect. Connect. Password. Whatever password you have taken from here. This is a password. Click on yes. Minimize this. And after this, we have to set up IIS server. IIS is a web server for .NET applications. It is a web server for .NET applications. And go to your virtual machine. And open session manager. Sorry, server manager, not session manager. Server manager. And click on add roles and features. This is to set up IIS server. Next, next, next. Are you seeing IIS server here? This box, check box. Select this IIS box, IIS. Add features. Next, next, next. HTTP redirection. These all not required. Install. This is for installing IIS server. So you and me will not be using IIS server. Okay. So once you set up this IIS server, you have to make sure that it is working. So once it is working, okay, you have to hand over the IP address of the IIS server to your team member. You and me as a cloud or DevOps engineer, we don't using. Okay, our responsibility is to set up this server only. So to access this IIS server from internet, okay, on this virtual machine, we have to open 80 port number. Okay, installation succeeded. Close it and minimize it. And to minimize it, okay, I press the minimize button and go to instances. And here in the networking, take public IP address. Okay, check whether IIS is running or not by pasting browser. By pasting public IP address of the virtual machine. Are you seeing it is working? Internet Information Services. When you are seeing this page means your IIS setup was successful. Create, okay. Set up IIS server, IIS server from server manager. as shown in session recording. And what is Choco here? Choco is a package management tool for Windows that installs, uninstalls software packages on Windows virtual machine, on Windows operating system. Okay, you have to set up Choco. Once again, go to your session manager, sorry, server manager, and in local server, set up this IIS enhanced security off. Turn off this, because when you don't turn off this from internet, we cannot download anything. It is off, right? And just minimize it and go to Microsoft Edge. And here type something like this: Choco setup on Windows. So a PowerShell script is given. You have to run this PowerShell script from PowerShell administrator mode. If this is a script you have to run. Execute the following PowerShell script from PowerShell admin mode in the Windows. Yeah. Blindly run the script. Go to your virtual machine and go to your PowerShell like this. Run as administrator. Medium. Font is 20. Just paste it over here. Run it. Press enter. Now close this PowerShell window. Launch it again. Now check Choco version. Check whether Choco is installed or not. Choco is installed, right? It is displaying something means Choco is installed. And here, using Choco, install Chrome browser. How to do that? Now from now onwards, installation is very simple. And in the earlier classes, if you want to install something on Windows, first we were downloading and then we are double clicking on that. But you are using Choco. Okay, you can made every software installation very simple. Just all you need to know is just how to search for it. Just all you need to do is Choco Chrome. Chrome is a software name. Click on I understand. And this is a small command. This is a simple command that you need to run. I think Google Chrome is having some issue. If everything is succeeded, are you seeing first it is downloading? Next it will install. Okay, it is done. Are you seeing Google Chrome is installed here? Here. The fourth step is install Google. Okay, from Windows VM, from PowerShell admin mode, run the following command. Say -y. -y means auto approval. Now Google Chrome was installed. Now if you want to add disks, yeah, you know how to increase the size of virtual machine. So to increase the size of the virtual machine, first of all you have to stop the VM, and then you have to you can resize. Are you seeing this is the grayed out? Grayed out means when it is running, you cannot change the size of the virtual machine. And let us add one disk. And to add a disk, the disk and your virtual machine must be in same availability zone. Are you seeing presently my VM is running in US West 1C, and there itself we have to create one disk. And to create a disk, here there is a section called volumes. Click on volumes and click on create volume. Where you want to add it? 1C. With what size? With 32 or 12, whatever it may be. And click on create volume. Are you seeing 12 GB volume is created? Select this volume and select actions. Attach volume is not. Are you seeing attach volume here? Click on attach volume, and to which volume you wanted to attach it? Windows VM. Name is XVDF. Create attach volume. Okay, once it is attached directly, you cannot use it. It has to be formatted first. To format it, go to disks, disk management, disk MGMT section, and are you seeing 12 GB is unallocated here? Right click here, select simple value. It is not offline. Once again, select this one, attach volume. In instances, it is running, right? The storage attached. 32 GB, 12 GB is online, right? Why it is not responding? Disk MGMT. Why it is unallocated? Just a minute, guys. I will check this one. Actually, it should be online. Just give me a minute. Okay. Here itself an option is given here. Make it online. It has to be formatted. Initialize disk. Now are you seeing we have to make it online, we have to initialize this. Then this option will come. Next, next, you can select a drive name here. I'm selecting a drive name as E. Next, next, finish. Are you seeing a drive is added here? New volume E. And using this option, okay, and you can add as many as disks as you want. Guys, is the concept till this point clear? This is fourth step. This is fifth. Sixth. Stop the VM first. Then go to actions, instance, instance, settings, and select change instance type. Now to change the size of the hard disk, how to do that? This is Docker VM, right? Sorry, Windows VM, not Docker VM. Windows VM. And here in volume section, presently we have two volumes for a single virtual machine. Select 30 GB and go to actions. Are you seeing modify volume here? And you can change it to some small capacity. 31. 31 is larger than 30, right? Click on modify value. 31. And if you go and verify in a virtual machine, disk management, and the size can be seen here. 1 GB allocated, unallocated. Next, next. Totally for C drive it has allocated 30 GB, and for D drive it has allocated how much? It is 1023. Means it is 1 gigabytes approximately. And here if you open this file explorer here, this PC are using 3 drives here, C drive, D drive and E drive. E drive with 11.9 means approximately it is 12 gigabytes. It is 1 gigabyte and it is 12.4. Sorry, 29.9 means approximately it is equivalent to 30 GB. Write the steps. So to change the size, go to volumes section, volume section, select the volume and actions menu, select change value or modify value and add a new hard disk. Go to volumes section and click on new value. Add the volume in the availability zone where VM is running. This is first step. Once we are adding this disk, the next activity is in the Windows virtual machine. Go to disk management, disk MGMT. Okay, make the disk online and initialize it. And select new volume option. Okay, so this is about dealing with Windows virtual machine, guys. So I'm giving one activity to you. On Monday we are going to start Python, guys. Activity 2. It can be activity or exercise. Create Red Hat virtual machine. Install Apache 2 software. Not Apache 2, here it is HTTPD. This is equivalent of Apache 2 on Ubuntu. And how to install HTTPD? Sudo yum update and sudo yum install -y HTTPD and third step is sudo system ctl start HTTP and sudo system ctl status HTTP. And once you have done this activity, okay, so you to check whether HTTP is running or not in web browser. Okay, take public IP address of the virtual machine, public IP, followed by 80 port number. Okay, of course 80 port number is open for every virtual machine. Not open, we have to open it explicitly. But in browser, if you don't paste any port number, by default it is going to consider as port number as 80. Guys, can you do this activity? And here, go to ECT dashboard. This is very expensive, guys. So once you have done this activity, better you remove this to free from billing. And instant state, terminate instance. And go to volumes also. And remove these two volumes. Detach volume. Delete volume also. Okay, guys, till this point, do you have any questions? So whatever Choco software we have installed on virtual machine, same software, same setup you can do on your Windows virtual machine also. Same steps. Guys, are you there?
Yes, sir. Sir, is there any specific use with Windows Virtual Machine?
Specific use means as a cloud engineer, you have to know everything. How to launch Ubuntu, how to launch Windows Server.
In most of the cases, we
Okay.
use Linux only, right?
Yeah, most of the cases you are going to use Linux. But sometimes it is necessary to know Windows also. So if some of your team member asks you to provide a Windows virtual machine, then you should be knowing everything, right?
Yeah, got it.
So most of the cases will be working on Linux only, but sometimes, okay, even though it is not that much essential, okay, it is definitely you need to know. Is it correct or not?
Yeah, got it, sir.
Okay, okay, guys, I am stopping the session now. Okay, Monday we are going to meet again. So if any pending things are there, okay, incomplete things are there, by Monday you finish it. Monday we'll start Python. Okay. So I'm stopping the session, guys. Thank you. Have a happy weekend.